is the Qubo Essential Door Lock. It's got all the bells and whistles that a door lock would have at a given price. It looks amazing, built well. We'll do some testing and find out how good it is. Hey, welcome back. This is the Qubo Door Lock Essential. I just got this from Amazon on a sale and it was available at a good price. I think it's one of those door locks which has multiple opening options and multi-variety of opening options. Basically, you have a number lock, you have some smart tags, you have a key, you have a fingerprint, and almost all of it in this particular lock for a very good price. I'll leave links in the description. So this is made by Qubo and this comes in a sealed bag like this with a carrying handle, which is really cool. So I'm just also seeing this for the first time, so it's an unscripted video, so whatever you're seeing here is something I'm also seeing for the first time. So it says Essential Lock. This is the model it has. They also have another one called Prime, I guess, and this has got some sort of passage mode, 2-year warranty, and ideal for wooden doors with thickness of 3 cm or above. So even with smaller doors you can actually use this. And they have some sort of a home installation which is actually free. So they have a technician who's coming in. I'll take the whole video shoot and show you how he's doing it. And it's reversible door handle, so which means if you have a door which opens from the left to the right or right to the left, shouldn't matter. And this one is obviously the black color. Let's see what else is written on the other side. So you have, like I mentioned, the multiple access modes, fingerprint, passcode. You have an app, which is awesome. You have access cards, RFID tags basically. And you have one-time guest access. I think you can probably give them a key which they can open the door just once for your maid or your housekeeping people. You have a mechanical key obviously, and obviously voice unlock with Alexa. 4 batteries are required to run this whole setup, and you also have a power bank option if you want to kind of let's say your batteries run out and you want to open the door. You can just plug in your power bank and it should open. So yeah, so access logs. It's got a sound output. It's got a spike. Basically, you can fake your passcode in front of someone else. You can add some numbers before and after so that no one knows what it is. It has some stainless steel bolts. It's made of aluminum alloy body, which is good. And it's got auto locking functions and built to last, it says. I think that's mostly about it. Let's have this open quickly. So I'm just going to open this lock over here. You have some sort of a measuring chart for the door. I think it's useful for the carpenter. So this is freely installed by Qubo. The service is free, which is nice. And some sort of well, these are the locking clamps which probably go into your door. So it's not attractive, but let's show you what it is. Yeah, this is basically the stuff which goes inside your door. I'm going to close that because I can't understand this. And then you have another box here which says RFID tags. Looks pretty cool. You have some manuals. You have some Qubo app guidelines. The keys look really fantastic, right? Look at that. This is nice. It's got this different type of texture on it. Really modern looking. And some extra nuts, bolts, and screws. Nicely sealed. So it's not just thrown in the box. It's given to you nicely in instructions, what is there, and the measurements and everything inside over here, which is really nice. I just like the way they've done this whole thing. So 2 boxes are done. So this is probably the primary lock handle. Oh, that's nice. So this is changeable to any side you want, and I think it's pretty cool. The fingerprint sensors over here. RFID tag over here. I think this display will light up only when it is powered on. So you can put the physical key here in case nothing works. The USB Type-C, in case your battery fails and you need a power bank, that option is here. At the back, of course, you have some connecting wires. You'll have 2 such handles, one inside and outside, of course. Let's see whether it's the same for the other side as well. I think the inner side is a little different. It's got this matte finish. This has got the glass finish on the outside. So inside you just have a normal plastic finish. You also have a lock unlock feature, which means you can disable the lock if you don't want. And there's no fingerprint reader or nothing here. It's just a simple handle over here. So I think the battery probably goes over here. I'm not sure, but we'll have a look at that. So you have all these connectors, obviously. Both these will actually fuse to form one sort of a lock between the door, and you'll have all those mechanical parts as well installed. I'll show you the video on that once the guy comes to install it. And I can see some speaker tabs over here. And otherwise, I think this is pretty strong. This feels heavy and well built. It's no rough edges on these. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So as promised by Qubo, they do send over a technician from their end, and very professional guys. I mean, they kind of ask you where exactly you want the lock to be positioned, and they don't actually stress on, you know, doing it their way. There are a couple of holes they drill on the door. I mean, I was just surprised they took a big chunk of door, and there's a minimum size of door they require that's about 35 mm. I think if you have something in that range, this is going to fit well. And this is the first section that goes in, the actual locking mechanism that goes in, and then, you know, he aligns the front part of the handle, and there's a wire which actually passes through. And also, once that is done, he will add the second part of it at the back of the door. So yeah, it takes about roughly about 30 minutes to actually fix the whole thing, including this particular aluminum section on the door frame to hold the lock. And once it's done, it's done. I mean, it's pretty firm, pretty solid, and I think it is more than I expected. I mean, the quality is really good. And this, it already works even without the app, but it's not going to be configured for a particular fingerprint. So you'll have to actually install the app. So at the back, you can see that the handle has a different build quality as compared to the front. So either ways, both sides actually feel solid in terms of the grip, and that's a good thing. You'll need to purchase 4 AA batteries for this whole setup, so make sure that you have them, and that's added from the back of the door. So once you have the app installed, the Qubo app is very easy to get on iOS or Android. And once you install that, you need to sign up into the Qubo app, and then it kind of asks you for location and stuff like that. I already have a few Qubo devices, but once you turn on Bluetooth, it automatically starts finding the lock. So I've searched for, you know, the essential lock, and then it actually asks you to enter a master pin. So which means that is your main pin that can unlock the door even though the privacy mode is on, right? And then of course you can actually unlock the door right from the app, from the main screen itself, which is really nice. And it also gives you an event log as to who's actually opened the door and what kind of activities happen. You can add a fingerprint, passcode, an offline pin, and also an access card, which they've given you 2 of these. It's basically RFID tags. And then of course you can feed your fingerprints, and you can feed multiple fingerprints. And that's about it. I mean, once you just set this up, you're kind of ready to go. And the app is very nice, fluid. There's no problems in it. Maintained by the Hero Group, so they are trying to keep it really, really classy. So again, you have some sort of additional features like, you know, instant pin. For example, you want to let someone in for a certain amount of time, you can use these features. I mean, I think these are all really not something I would use on a regular basis, but they do have such features, right? But the app is really nice. I think it's integrated into the overall larger Qubo app, which makes it much easier. So having these RFID tags is very simple. So you just have to kind of make sure that you have this setup ongoing on your phone app. So once you have RFID clicked, you can actually see that it'll tell you to take these tags close to the door lock. So once you take it close to the door lock, it uses Bluetooth, I guess, and it kind of recognizes it. So you can see that it's telling me to actually keep the tag next to it, and it says card recognized, and you can actually add a name, and that's about it. So this will actually work right now. So let me show you how this works. So all you have to do is just pass this tag along to someone. Yeah, and it opens the door without a fingerprint. So that removes the hassle of, you know, using fingerprints or the key or anything else. Other than that, you know, the build quality is really good. Fingerprints pretty sensitive. It works really well. Of course, I mean, this is the first time it actually failed, but it did not fail after that, and I did not find any problems with it. There's a pin code option which you can use, but I still think the fingerprint is the way to go. And it's also got this extra locking feature. When you lift the handle upwards, it actually throws in another additional lever. And this is auto lock basically. Once you close the door, you cannot open it unless you use a pin or any of the other access methods, right? Overall, I think this is a great lock, and it's also got this privacy mode at the back of it. So when you switch that off, you know, the door lock won't work unless you use your master pin. So what do I think about it? I think it's a great lock for the price you're paying, about 7.5K, and it's also available in another model. But this essential model is, I think, pretty decent for a door lock. It feels strong, built of good quality aluminum. It's got 5 or 6 different ways to unlock the door, including the app, and I think it does a really good job. So highly recommended. I think if you like this video, please do like the video, subscribe, share with your friends. I think this is a good door lock to go for, and it's also compatible with Alexa. If you actually buy a separate hub, you can actually use it with Alexa, and Qubo hub has to be purchased separately. I'll try and leave links in the description. So once again, thank you so much for watching rTech. I shall see you on the next one. Bye.